Alrighty guys, Mike with Blueface Plus, thanks for tuning in. Today we got a, we're going to clean out my water heater. So if you have a Dometic water heater on your RV, you're going to have a drain plug in here. You're going to have either a sacrificial rod that's in there with the metal that comes off. This Dometic here actually does not have a rod in there. So what it is, it's actually just a plastic bushing or a plastic threaded nut. So we're gonna pull that threaded nut out, drain it, and I also got this the wand that you use to stick in there to help clean that out, flush it out. Definitely want to make sure your power's off, your propane's off. We're not gonna be messing with any of that stuff over there. I actually got a special wrench that helps get this off, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down the water pressure, make sure the power is off. And if you're wondering what that is, that's actually Irish Spring soap, and that just kind of helps keep the bugs out. Also the bug screen, check out some of my videos, talk about that stuff. Let me show you here what I got before we get started. Alrighty guys, so this is the product here. This comes with the wrench, and it's actually a plug kit. So it's an aluminum water heater, and it's just got these plugs. It's got the plugs, it's got the wrench, it's got the nylon tape. This here is part number for this if you guys are interested. I just bought the brass one, so hopefully it holds up. This is just plastic, so we'll stick that in there, help clean that stuff out. Make sure we're going to actually disconnect our RV hose that we run the sanitary water to the RV. We're going to put that to this and use this to rinse it out. You don't want to use your black water tank hose because you want to be sanitary, because we do drink from the water. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so this one is the 5/16. Power's off, water's off. It's definitely a little tricky to get in here, so I had to loosen it up with two hands, but it does get you in there so you can work. So with that loosened up, I see a lot of people disengage this pressure relief valve, but I opened up some sinks in there. I don't want to mess with this and then maybe have it leaking. I just don't want to leak. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens here. So without the pressure relief valve, and there it goes. No pressure, just literally had the sinks opened up in there. You kind of, some of that stuff's probably just washing out from there, but it actually looks pretty clean. So go ahead and let this drain. Alrighty guys, just put it in there and basically put it on full blast. Got the sanitized hose. Don't want this stuff to get contaminated. And all I've been doing is rotating it, sticking it in, rotating it. Even let it just sit up in there and kind of flush. I'm gonna let that just sit like that for a couple minutes, and I'll shut it off and I'll show you guys what we got. It looks like we got a little bit of discoloring in there. So before it was nice and clear, so with this wand it's definitely helped flush out a little more than just if you were to have the water flowing out. So, but I'm surprised of how clean the water was, but now that we're stirring up the bottom, it's kind of surprising. So wow, that's actually pretty nasty. Let's go dump this out. I'm gonna keep it flushing though because I want it to flush clear. Let's see if we get anything down at the bottom. Yeah, look at all that gunk. What the hell? Well, there's definitely some stuff in there. Some of it might have just been from the rinse out, but I could see like little a little weird discoloration, so yeah, that's pretty gross. So let's go ahead. I want to fill this up again and see what it looks like. Alrighty guys, nice and clean now. So I flushed it a couple more times. My water's nice and clean, so I feel good about that. I put a very little bit of that tape they gave me. You can get a brush if you want, kind of clean these out a little bit. I didn't. It was pretty clean. There wasn't nothing really on there. Just be careful when you go to start tightening it on there. Get it in as far as you can by hand before you use the wrench, so you know you're not cross-threading. I also reused the same plug. I could have put a new one on there, but I'm just going to keep those. This plug seems totally fine. So I'm just going to use this one, torque it in. Alright, so now we got her nice and tight. We're going to go ahead and turn the water pressure back on. Alright, so water pressure is on. It's just taking time for the water heater to fill up, so I just went ahead and opened up all my faucets to allow the air to come out and the water to come through, and I'll let all of them probably flush for a couple minutes before I go ahead and shut everything off and then put power on. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead to each faucet, and now we got maximum water pressure. So now that we have maximum water pressure, we can go ahead and turn the power back on. Water pressure fully restored. Let's get that water heater breaker back on. And real quick for you guys, I actually distill and drink my own water, so no need to be buying bottled water. If you guys want to learn about this, I will be putting a future video up, so be sure to subscribe so you turn on that notifier bell and you'll get an update whenever we put this on there. Save you guys some money there and drink some good clean water. Alright, no leakage there, so we're good. Alright, I'll go ahead and put my little Irish spring trick in there. Obviously we got pressure now, so we want to just keep an eye on it. Dry this up. I'm actually gonna not leave this closed. I'm gonna leave it open until all this is dried out, and then I'll close that. And so hopefully that helps you guys. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate y'all sticking through that video. I hope it helped you. Still learning process for me. I kind of wish I did that as soon as I got it, because we've actually been drinking the water out of there. So I'm hoping that distiller, you know, when they distill the water, there's some nasty stuff in there. So I'm hoping to see a little change in that. Another question, because I have this type of water heater, oh, the sun's all in my eyes. But because I have this style water heater without the metal aluminum sacrificial rod, I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing. I'd appreciate you guys if you comment below. Let me know your opinion. Do you prefer a water heater with the sacrificial rod? Is it better to have one without? I don't know. This is all new to me. This is my first camper. So it's all learning experience. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, check out some of my other stuff. But either way, guys, take care. God bless.